Hi everybody, this is going to be sort of a fly by the seat of my pants video. This video is in response to Ernest Silver's question on my video, how to shorten the shoulder of a dress shirt. And his question is referring to when I was talking about cutting your armhole smaller, or moving it up, that the back is cut differently. And he was asking if there was a template for this. To my knowledge, no, but I am going to show you some things. So I took this sleeve off and laid it out where the sides are even, and you can see right here there is some fabric showing from the back of the shirt. So you see it's extended a little bit, and that is generally for more movement, because when you move, your shoulders move forward, you need that extra fabric in the back. Is there a set amount? I don't think so. But I also want to show you this. This is the sleeve folded. So here's the back of the sleeve, and this is what this looks like. If I flip it over, it looks pretty even. So that's what the sleeve looks like, the sleeve cap looks like. It looks pretty even, even though this is extended. I wish I had all the answers for this, but I don't. And I don't really want to take you for a ride on the crazy train that I ride on, because I am the kind of person that wants everything black and white. There should always be a formula for this or for that. And as much as I'm trying to pull away from that, it's kind of hard. So I'm just going to show you something. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this sleeve is because it is a little off, and it could be in the way I've folded it, but let me make sure the edges are even. Okay, so it's off just a little here. Now, I don't know if that's intentional or if it's because when they cut fabric out, they have a stack of fabric like this, and they cut many pieces at the same time, and sometimes they can get they can shift and get off. So if you guys have seen my other video, I will put a link up in the cards above, and then I'll put a link in the description for that video. I went over this book, and this is the book that I had in my fashion design class, and this is the book that I refer to often when I'm sewing and doing all that. Now, before I go any further, I want to let you know that I have teamed up with a friend from church that had a special request for a garment that I took his shirt, made a pattern from it, changed the pattern to the design that he wants. And I did not record any of it because it was my first time, although I didn't think I would make such a huge mistake, and I didn't. So far, so good. But I'm thinking about making a Udemy course, taking you step by step on how to do this, to take a pattern off an existing garment without having to take it apart, and then changing that pattern to whatever you want it to be. If it's a shirt, you're going to make a shirt. If it's pants, you're going to make pants. But I'm working on a shirt. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Leave a comment in the comment box. I'm thinking about, if I do it again, I might kind of do an overview video for my YouTube channel, but it would be way too long to do a step-by-step in a YouTube channel. So with that being said, back to the sleeves. Okay, so when you're designing the sleeve, and this book takes you by your own measurements. So this is what the basic sleeve is going to look like after you take your measurements and draw your measurements out. It's going to look like this. Now, right here is where you get the curve of the cap. So this is the back of the sleeve, this is the front of the sleeve. So when you have this triangular area, right here, you are going to take this area here, let me see, G. So right here, you're gonna go in 3/8 of an inch and you're gonna mark it. Here, on H, you're gonna move out 3/16 of an inch and you're going to mark that. And then K, you're gonna go out 5/8 of an inch and mark that. On the front of the sleeve, you go in 1/2 inch and put a mark. M, you go out and at 3/16 of an inch, put a mark, and then L, 3/4 of an inch and put a mark. So by making these marks, you are creating the curve of your cap. And so this is what it looks like. So there's your triangular line that you made when you first drafted out your the outline of your sleeve. And well, let me just go up here. So you've got your marks here. So you came in, went out, and then you use your curved rulers and you connect those lines. So you're going to start here at the bottom, like where E is, and it's going to come up and connect G, connect H, K, and then meet up at A. And then you see how they place the curved ruler here where it meets at A, it touches L, M, and then you have to move your ruler and then it comes in and on N and then connects to F. So it sounds harder than it really is. You just have to, when you go through the book, you just have to really make sure you don't do like I tend to do and skim. You have to really pay attention to what you're doing. So with that, I'm going to find, now here is the bodice, and this is talking about your arm's eye. Right here, this is the front bodice. And on the front bodice, this is where we're looking at the arm's eye here, into O, across chest. You add 1/4 of an inch. So you take your measurement, which is across the chest, add 1/4 of an inch, and that's where you mark that line. So the front is 1/4 of an inch, but when you come over to the back, this is, you're drawing in the same area, the arm's eye of the back bodice. Right here it says across the back, so you take the measurement of your back plus 3/8 of an inch, and that's where you mark that line. And then of course, that's when you take your curved ruler and you connect all these lines. So now, is this 3/8 of an inch? Maybe yes, maybe no. I've seen some that have more fabric than others. So is it a hard, fast rule? No. I wouldn't get all into it has to be this certain amount. You know what? Do a smidgen. The 1/4 inch, there's going to be ease. They want a 1/4 inch ease, and in the back, there's the 3/8 inch ease. So you just kind of have to, you can go by those rules, but I've also seen shirts without all this. I would have imagined that since you have the pleat back here, you wouldn't need this because you have all this fabric for room, but they still do it. So you can try it if you're making a shirt and it's a little snug, that might be exactly what you need. So it's basically for room because you move your arms forward, your back kind of stretches out when your arms come forward. So that's what it's for. But if you wanted to make a template, if you are cutting your own, taking in your shoulder seam, what you could do is just lay paper underneath it, make sure it comes up and runs along the fold at the shoulder line. Draw a line here and come down, and then just move it in the same amount that you would move in the front of the shirt. So if you make a template for the front and you want to move it in 1 inch, make a template of the back, move it in 1 inch, and then you're keeping all the proportions correct. I hope that made sense. If you guys would be interested in taking a class on how to pull a pattern off of your garment without taking it apart, leave a comment in the comment box. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like it if you found value in my video. And don't forget to share it. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.